Have you ever wondered how much it costs to build out your own camper van? You have? Wow! That's what today's video is all about. Isn't that strange? Jokes aside, so in this video, I'm going to share with you the cost of my van build. So how much I spent on the van, how much I spent converting the van, what my initial budget was, whether I came in under budget or over budget, and if there was anything that I screwed up in the build and need to do again, or whether I like it as it is. And is it worth it? Is it worth converting your own van? This is the $64 million question, isn't it? I mean, do you buy a van that's ready built? Expensive, but you don't have to do the work. Or are you a skin task like me and you have to buy a van and convert it yourself? Well, if you're the second one, then this video hopefully will have some hints and tips for you, and I am giving you an honest breakdown of the cost. So my initial purchase price of the van was £2,000. Now that 2,000 was my top end of the budget. I really didn't want to go to 2,000 because I didn't get an awful lot for my lorry, and I didn't want to spend all of it on the van and not have anything left to build it out with. But as is standard procedure for me in my life, whenever I've got the damn money to buy the damn thing, can I find one that isn't a pile of... No. So I had 2 weeks to find the van and to get a bed in the back of it before the lorry went. All of my stuff that was inside the lorry went into storage unit. There was no way the contents of a 7.5-ton lorry was going to fit into a van. I knew that, so I chucked it all into a storage unit, ready to sort it out at my leisure, because I assumed I'd have the van done and dusted within a few weeks, be in it, away, could go back and forth to the storage unit at my leisure, sit there for a couple of hours, go through some stuff, take some back to the van, get rid of stuff, blah, blah, blah. You know that saying, the best laid plans of mice and men? Yeah. It didn't work like that. I decided to do my van build in bloody February. February. Who builds a van in February? Now, okay, I was sort of undercover. I was in a barn entrance. But the rain in Sheffield tends to come sideways. So even though I had technically a roof over my head, because that bloody roof was so high up, I got soaked. So building the van out in February, don't advise that, not outside. Trying to cut wood in the rain, not a good idea. Cutting wood in the van, not a good idea. Sawdust everywhere. I also don't advise you to live in your van whilst you are trying to convert it, because it's a pain in the bloody arse. So it took me a while to find this van. I did have another van I was originally going to buy, which was a bit cheaper. And for that van, I had set myself a target of £1,500 to convert it, because I wasn't planning on keeping that van longer than about 6 months. Mainly because it wasn't really suitable. Unfortunately, that van turned out to be no good, because when I went to pick it up, I found I couldn't tax it online because the V5 wasn't current. So it would have meant 4-week wait for a V5, then tax it, which meant I couldn't even drive it off the parking lot. So he gave me back my money, and then I found this one. But the day I picked this up was on the Wednesday, and my lorry was going on the Friday. So I had 1.5 days to strip the crew cab seats out, strip the bulkhead out, strip the panels off the walls, strip the ceiling out, put some insulation, like the silver foil insulation, up on the ceiling temporarily, and chuck a bed in the back. Let's just say I don't want to do that again in 1.5 days. We're going to leave that there. And Steve, I know you're going to watch this video and you're probably going to laugh your freaking ass off, because we ain't doing that again. So how much did I spend? Because I'm not going to go into huge details on the actual van build. I'm going to save that for the van tour. The grand van tour video that will be coming very soon to this channel. Stay tuned. So, I'm just going to give you the list, because it's going to be easier and I can't be asked to put it into order. Basically the order that I bought everything in. So I bought my bed rails, which were CLS timber, just basic 3x2 CLS timber. And I bought a pot of rust paint, because I had a feeling when I ripped up the floor, I was going to find rust holes everywhere. Thankfully I didn't, but I bought it anyway. So the red rails and the rust paint came to £32.25. I then spent £39.96 on the cables. So that's solar panel cables, a little bit of mains cable for my plug for my air fryer, and some DC cable. I have to put this on my lap because it keeps falling off. Big ass battery fuse, £14.70. My Renogy 3000 watt inverter was £279.99. Renogy even DC to DC charger was £89.99. My diesel heater was £55.99. My 12-volt fuse board was £6.99. I had a brilliant deal on Dodomat. Got it on eBay. The guy was selling a pack, and it was starting price of £13.95, and he'd listed it wrong, and I got it for £13.95. So I was well chuffed with that. Big ass fuse for the inverter, £14.70. 300 amp hour lithium battery, £239.99. Silver foil insulation roll, £30. Cladding and screws, £38.88. Foam mats that I've got on the floor in the front and the garage, £20. I did buy some plywood sheets, they cost me £30. I did buy some timber for framing, that was £43.30. Big ass roll of insulation, £36.40. Solar panel brackets, £17.88. 4 200 watt solar panels came to a grand total of £194.36. My skylight was £102.99. My air fryer was £54.99. My 50 amp ePever controller was £116.85. My Alpicool fridge freezer was £130.88. My solar connection cables, so that's the Y pieces that connect all of the panels together, were where are they? There they are. £11.97. Microwave £49.99. Toaster £19.99. I've got a wheel carrier on the back door on the passenger side to take the spare wheel, so it wasn't in my garage. That was £99. My little portable gas hob was £24.99. Stretch carpet £11.95, and my windows, of which I have one porthole window, one oblong porthole window in the bedroom, and I've got a sliding window tinted sliding window to go on the back door, which I haven't fitted yet, and they came to a total of £86. So I had budgeted £2,000 for this van build. And when I saw all of those numbers, I sat there and I looked at my phone before I started typing them all in to add it all up, and I thought, I've gone over budget. I've gone over budget. I have to have gone over budget. Look at all these damn numbers. But, surprise, surprise, £1,909.93. I actually came in under budget by almost £81. But I did sell the seats, the triple folding seats that were in the back of the crew cab when I bought it. I sold those on eBay for £50. I also sold the roof rack for £50. So I made £100 on the roof rack and the seats. So my van actually only cost me £1,900, not £2,000. So my grand total for the van and the build has come in at £3,809.93. And I am dead chuffed with that. It's the first time in my life I've come in under budget. Well, for myself anyway. I used to come in under budget for work all the time. But I actually came in under budget, and I can't believe it. I literally can't believe it. So I am dead chuffed with that. So £4,000. How many people can say their home cost them £4,000 to buy outright? It just doesn't happen very often. Now I know there's going to be other van lifers out there who say my van only cost me £2,000 all in. It's not a competition, love. I am well chuffed with the fact that I've only spent £4,000 on my van total. Well chuffed with that. I do plan on doing another video of my monthly expenses, which will cover the van costs, so insurance, tax, MOT, blah blah blah. But that will be another video, and it will be part of this van series. Now I know some of my new subscribers. Hi, thank you for being here. You came along for the starting over at 55 videos that I've done recently, and this is a little change from that. So I do apologise. And if you've watched this far, thank you. I really appreciate that. You never know, you might have learned something. You might have even decided, screw houses, I'm going to buy a van. And if you do, I've got just the thing for you. Because while I was building my van, I kept getting people, women especially, asking me questions about how to do van life. Is it safe? What do I need to think about? So I've written a book, and at the moment it's only out on Kindle, but it will soon be out as paperback and an audiobook, assuming I can actually record the audio properly and not make a mess of it. So if you want the book, ladies only, obviously, because it's a van life for women book, I'll pop an image up on the screen right about now, and there will be a link in the description for you to go over to Kindle and buy it on Kindle. I am looking at other options for ebook delivery. So if you are not a Kindle reader and you want it in another format, if you go to my channel page, you'll see my email. Drop me an email and I'll organise getting you a copy of it in PDF format so that you can read it that way. But it will be available to you guys as a very special offer for the first 2 weeks. 2 weeks only, for £4.99. After that 2 weeks, it will go up to £6.99. So if you want to grab it at a bargain price of £4.99, head on down to the link and grab yourself a copy. One has to promote oneself when one has the opportunity. Now, this video will probably only get 10 people view it, in which case I'll probably cry. But you got to try, haven't you? Girl's got to do what a girl's got to do to try and survive in this world. That's what they say. So, hopefully, you have enjoyed this video. I have also put affiliate links down in the description for all of the things that I've got in the van. Now, they are affiliate links, which means I will get paid a little bit from Amazon if you buy that product through that link, but it won't cost you anything extra. So if you are thinking of buying yourself something for your van, or you're thinking of starting a new van build and you want to buy some of the stuff, if you buy it from that link, you're going to help me out a little bit. Not massively, but every penny helps. So hopefully you've enjoyed this video, and hopefully it gets me way more views and doesn't flop. Nobody likes a video that flops, do they? No. Anyway, I'm going to stop prattling. It's getting dark, and this is the 4th time I have tried to record this video. So hopefully I can just edit out the bits that I need to edit out and get the rest of it up to you guys. So thanks for watching. The next video will be the next video in the series for the starting over at 55. So those of you who came to my channel for that series, there is another one coming soon for you, I promise. I promise. There is another video for you soon. I also did that video today and it went wrong. But I haven't got time to re-record that today, so I will re-record that over the weekend. But happy van life, happy life in general, and I will see you soon. Bye from the Crazy Hut.